Good day, my name is Dele Ayemibo and I'm your export doctor. In today's video, I'll be continuing the conversation we started discussing the content of a typical import-export contract. In today's video, I'll be talking about payment method, and I will start with open account as a payment method. Now, in your contract, you can either have one of these four under payment, but I'll be discussing the four different options in the 4 videos I'll be doing in this subsection on this conversation. The first one is the open account, then bill for collection, then letter of credit, then advance payment. Depending on the agreement you have with your buyer, that will determine what this section contains. So for example, if in your negotiation with the buyer as an exporter or negotiation with the seller as an importer, the agreement is that you will be using open account, also called cash against document. If that's what you have agreed, then how should you couch it? How should it be stated on the contract? The open account payment section in an import-export contract outline the terms and conditions related to the payment method between the buyer and seller, of course. In this payment method, the seller will ship the goods without receiving payment upfront, trusting the buyer to settle the invoice within an agreed time frame. The summary of this section of the contract typically includes the detail of the credit period. So if I ship the good, when will payment be made? 30 days after date of shipment, 60 days after date of shipment, 90 days after date of shipment, 30 days after date of invoice, 30 days after date of presentation or receipt of document. Whatever you want to agree, you need to state clearly in the contract the credit period. And of course, the currency in which payment is to be made and the applicable interest rate, if any, for late payment. Applicable interest rate, if any, for late payment. The applicable interest rate, if any, for late payment. This section of the contract should also clarify the responsibility of both parties regarding the document required to be sent, how soon it should be sent to the buyer for payment to be made. What kind of document does the exporter need to make available that the importer will require for the importer to pay? What kind of document should the exporter make available to the importer for the importer to be able to pay? All these need to be stated on the contract so that both parties are clear that, okay, after shipment, I need to provide bill of lading, I need to provide invoice, I need to provide packing list, I need to provide certificate of origin, inspection report. All the documents I need to provide need to be stated. Those documents are the documents that will be presented for payment. And these are the documents maybe the buyer even need to present for him to be able to get foreign exchange to pay from that country. So the open account payment terms clarify all these issues. It clarifies the responsibility, the contract, clarify the section, this section of the contract clarify the responsibility of both parties regarding payment documentation and transfer of funds. The open account section of contract also aims to establish a transparent framework for the financial transaction, ensuring a smooth and mutually beneficial relationship between the buyer and the seller, while providing flexibility in payment processing. It is essential for both parties to clearly define the terms and conditions to avoid misunderstanding and promote trustworthy business partnership. Have you learned something today about how you should incorporate open account payment terms in your contract, import-export contract? If yes, give this video a thumbs up. If you have friends that is about to sign contract and need to hear about this, share with your friend. 85% of trade in the world is on this term. So ensure you understand what these to contain agree on all these details with your buyer and incorporate everything in your contract. If you have questions, drop your question in the comment section. You want to join our community, subscribe to our channel. You want to know when we upload the next video, when we're talking about that payment method and how you can incorporate them in your contract, click on notification bell. My name is Dele Ayimibo, and I'm your expert doctor, and I'm signing out.